Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and I'm not alone. I'm joined by the wonderful Aaron Bain, who you may have seen recently from Push Square. Hello, Aaron.
Hello, Alex. Glad to be back so soon.
So
Exciting
soon,
stuff.
yeah. Because it's all happening. Everyone's busy at the moment, and Aaron has a window. Not only that, but he's very excited for Resident Evil 9 Requiem, or Resident Evil Requiem 9. We'll call it Resi. That's nice shorthand. We have some footage from the Tokyo Game Show that we are going to talk over because we're required to give some editorial stuff over the top of it rather than raw gameplay. This has been very kindly provided by Lowell Bell, who was at the event. Thank you very much. But we're just gonna show you. Are you ready, Aaron?
I'm so ready.
Well, let's have a look. So, eye-opening. Shouting no.
That was
Don't worry about the bar of light. That will disappear. But it's just, trust me, filming a screen like this, not an easy task. But not, sort of, I don't think I need to say it, but already this is incredibly impressive looking.
Yeah, that's some sweaty looking skin there. That looks great.
You can see the sort of like the artifacts of upscaling, but you know what? I will take that. That is absolutely fine. This is running on handheld for one thing, and also, I don't know whether you can tell, but it is certainly above 30 frames a second. I wouldn't be comfortable saying locked 60 just yet, but from what I've seen thus far, which is not much, it looks like they're targeting 60, which is good gracious. Yeah. Good gracious. Targeting 60? Baffling.
With this kind of visual fidelity as well, I mean, this is looking fantastic.
It is, yeah. And again, sort of, this is just handheld. When it's docked, sort of, we may well get, no doubt it'll look even better. Instantly, apologies for lack of audio. That's just one of the limitations we have right now. But the physics and everything, like that
the look
bottle
in the
swinging.
eyes there as well. See, like the red look in the eyes and the strain in the neck.
Yeah,
that's looking. I'm really, really looking forward to this game. So I haven't really watched too much gameplay, to be honest. So this is going to be like one of my first kind of extended looks at it. And I mean, it's looking pretty horrific resi so far. Which is
pretty standard resi, horrifying, terrible situations to be in, as what we like to see. But admittedly, they've not been super forthcoming with a load of footage, all things considered. Certainly the Game Awards, not the Game Awards, the Euro Game Awards, or whatever they call it. No, Gamescom.
That's the one.
Gamescom trailer really showed very little. It was a good trailer. Don't get me wrong, but sort of we have been sort of like lacking in a lot of straight up gameplay, which we're seeing here, and it's not looking.
I mean, I'm very excited. I think it's partly deliberate, considering this feels like a very new entry in the series, in the way that like Village was somewhat of a continuation with the same protagonist from 7. Obviously a new setting, but here we're getting a new protagonist, a bit of a time jump as well, and I'm liking the from what I've heard of like the story so far, a bit of a setup that she's an FBI analyst and she's going back to Raccoon City and a hotel where her mum was murdered or something. It's all mystical. There's a wee wave there.
Yeah, there's a little wave from Lowell there. It's one thing he has said is that the dark areas can be perhaps a little too dark. But that's well, as we can see here, you can see him. Admittedly, it may be different if you're not in a particularly brightly lit room. I think he does have a little rummage in the settings here to see what you can see.
That's an interesting feature.
Changed to third person.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. Obviously, we've had the blend in between the remakes being third person and the new kind of 7 and 8 being first person. So it's nice to see that we're getting both. I had heard that there was also a dynamic like mode between the two. But it's nice to know that you can just pick one or the other. Because I know some people that I don't know which way I would lean actually.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, you can see there are some areas where I mean it's resi, it's meant to be a dark game. And I'm sure you can adjust some things in the settings if you absolutely need to. But so
this is also sitting in a pretty bright room.
Oh,
from the looks of things.
Sort of filming a handheld screen is bloody hard work, and even then you know, sort of, unless you've got the settings, everything just right, which you never do at these events, it's very challenging. But
I still think the lighting's looking really nice. Like,
it is, yeah.
Color. And I do. Oh, that's cool.
That
looks great.
it's you know, sort of, this is one of the big advantages of like more modern lighting techniques in games, and something that wasn't, well, I don't know whether it was never a thing, but it certainly wasn't as present on Switch 1, but it's something that Switch 2 is able to take advantage of. Whether it's ray tracing or what, I've no idea, but it looks flippin' excellent.
Oh yeah, this is really, really atmospheric, even from what we're looking at, which isn't obviously going to be the best quality. I think looking at this natively in your own Switch 2 is going to just be a completely different story.
Absolutely, yeah. Always looks better in person, and more to the point, this presumably is not the final build of the game. We don't know that, but it is a fantastic looking game.
Yeah, I have to say, like, as a PlayStation guy myself, I was a little surprised almost, like, to hear that this was coming to Switch 2, considering, like, these games are really, like, big graphical hitters. Like, they are quite nice looking, and what I'm liking from what I'm seeing so far is the fact that it doesn't, you know, seem to be any kind of hindrance to it at all. You know, like, this looks like the kind of full experience, in the way that something recently I was watching one of your reviews for Chronos: The New Dawn on Switch 2, which is like a great game and it looked great at some points, but I think it was kind of obvious where the visual pullbacks were in terms of like the cutscenes or facial animations and the like.
Yeah.
But this, from what we're looking at so far, at the very least,
not that we can see much at the moment because the game is very dark.
But this so far, like I don't.
Oh, good lord! That's like, why it's so dark.
Yeah, I don't think that, you know, I'm not seeing like this is obviously the Switch 2 version. Do you know what I mean? Where like it's still holding up so well graphically.
It is, yeah. And, you know, sort of no doubt you know, if you were to compare them side by side, or if you had an eye for it, you'd be able to tell immediately. And to be honest, I reckon I probably could quite easily. But,
what? Why did that take me by surprise so much? Just a creepy little hand.
Oh wow, little.
Oh, you bet.
I know you're a big chap, but come on.
Oh, I've heard about this. This is so this is kind of like the Resident Evil 9's version of Mr. X, where this is going to be like a dynamic antagonist that will follow you. So, which is horrifying to hear, because Mr. X was terrifying. So I can imagine now with like whatever they're going to do here, especially in the first person mode, it's going to feel like horrifically tense.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can see the frame rate struggling here a little bit. Moving on to another section. And it's a bit better now, but during that sequence, it was definitely, I don't want to say it was struggling, but it definitely wasn't hitting the same kind of frame rate that we're seeing now. So it's clearly very dynamic, so it may be different. Obviously, the Switch 2's VRR screen will make it feel very, very smooth in the hand, and I do apologize for interrupting you then.
No, that's fine. No, I keep waiting for this the creepy big hand creature to come out again.
Auntie Big Hands.
I don't know why I'm like already kind of locking into this gameplay.
I was as well. Like I was, you know, I haven't watched this footage properly. I cut it down a bit so that we get the maximum time we're allowed to show and the maximum stuff we're allowed to show. But that really did, you know, you sort of think, oh, the body appearing, that's the spooky bit, and no.
But
that's good. It's what Resi's all about. It's not what it's all about, but it's a big part of it.
Yeah. How long before we work our way down to some secret lab?
Well, yes, indeed, yeah.
the inevitable. But no, I'm really looking forward to this, especially from like a narrative perspective. We're going back to Raccoon City after if I'm remembering right, it was nuked at some point. I'm not like the guy to be like, oh, 100% remember all these lore-filling details. But yeah, I think that's how RE3 ended, sorry. So this will be like our first time back, at least in terms of the mainline stuff.
Yeah, I think some side games may have gone back to Raccoon City. I've played a fair few of the Resi games, but in terms of like the overall, like the big overarching plot, I'm not super familiar. I think there's a lot of stuff that you need to find. Oh, look at that toolbox. A lot of stuff you need to fill in the gaps with, and there may well be other media and stuff like that. Or maybe I need to pay more attention. That is a distinct possibility.
Yeah, so my experience with the series is I'm kind of like the new age from 7 onwards, played 2 and 3 remake. I've still not completed 4 remake, actually. Very good game from what I have played, though. But yeah, no, I'm very much looking forward to this, and it's looking spooky. It does. It look is, spooky.
Yeah. I mean,
God.
Potentially there was some like audio to
to indicate. Oh,
that's
okay.
Oh, that's not ideal.
Of the shoulder.
Yeah. Get the lighter out. Thank goodness that's a non-realistic lighter, because you see them in films all the time. People will get a lighter out to see more. Have you ever actually been in a dark room and used a small flame as a light source? It's rubbish.
A singular nit.
Oh, just
see, that's horrifying. I'm not a fan of that in a good way.
Yeah. I now want a lighter that just says 1 nit on it. Not that I have any use for a lighter beyond starting a barbecue or something like that.
Yeah, it's like the matches that Leonardo DiCaprio used in Shutter Island, if you get that reference.
Unfortunately, I haven't seen that one, but yeah, it's so often the case.
Singular match lights up a whole place. Fantastic stuff.
It's artistic license, isn't it? Oh, it's going down. I mean, so this is horrible, but it's still. I will still take this over the baby from 8 any day of the week.
Oh,
that was a special kind of hell for me.
Oh my lords!
And I think for everyone else in the world. Yeah. I'm not suggesting I'm a special boy for being scared of the big baby.
I wonder what's the. Oh, so now that this. What's the aim here? What we try? So we've got a key for a door, and we haven't opened it yet. Oh God! My goodness, this thing's everywhere.
It's reminding me of something that happens towards the end of the DLC in Cyberpunk 2077, which is a game I cannot get out of my head apparently. But there's a stealth sequence that you do not see coming, and it's superb. But
I've not finished the DLC, so I'm not 100%.
Oh, you should. Oh, you should. But let's focus on Resi for the time being. That's what we're here for.
What about Resi?
I'm seeing that. I'm calling it now. That sort of like horse statue at the end of the corridor at some point is not going to be the horse statue, and it's going to catch you off guard. It's going to be something else, and then you're going to have to turn tail and, run the heck out of there.
A little bit. Or it's a secret door.
Oh, it's a one-time fuse. That's unfortunate. I'm guessing that may well just be a joke at the fact that you can't reuse a lot of things in a lot of these games.
These cutscenes look great, and
they look superb, don't they?
Persistent creature.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm not going to deal well with this game. When I'm actually playing it myself with sound and the like, if I'm already freaking out.
I don't want to say it's less. It's less. Oh, hang on. Is it struggling to go in the light? It looked like it was sort of burning or something. Well, no.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh my.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. That'll certainly smart.
If this is the hotel. Oh man.
Oh, game over. Possibly.
Yeah, the lighting.
Quick, use the one-time fuse that you've already used.
And the hair. The hair looks great. Hair's always a good marker of a nice looking game.
It is. Oh. And there we have it. This is merely the overture to our Darkest Symphony. Hello, Lowell. Thank you again. And there you go. Wow. That is genuinely exceptional looking. I mean,
yeah, that looks great.
I'm super keen to see it in docked as well now.
Oh,
but wow, as a taster, you can see why they're happy to show this off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, super confident showing. Lighting looked fantastic, and the cutscenes as well were just like so detailed. Very sweaty skin. 10 out of 10.
Love that sweaty skin.
Yeah.
But there you are. Let us know what you thought of the game with a comment down below. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you grab hold of that subscribe button? Be careful, could be a bit sweaty. Check out Push Square as well. There'll be a link in the description. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I've already done this bit. And be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo-related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.